Alright, so today we will be making bechamel sauce. The main ingredients that we will be using in it are half a cup butter, quarter cup of white flour, half cut onion with basil leaves. Technically, we have to use bay leaves, but I only have available with me basil leaves, cloves, and we are done. That's it. Alright, so let's get started. Removing everything from the pan. Time to strain. So here we are with the sauce. Alright, so let's get started. First, we have to add half a cup butter. We have to melt this butter. Wait until it gets fully melted. Once the butter starts to melt, add some flour into it. Just say 2 tablespoons. And mix it well. Right. So once the flour gets completely dissolved into the butter, we have to add some milk into it. And while we add the milk, we have to keep stirring, right? Otherwise, it's going to have some lumps into it, and I'm sure we don't want that. You have to keep adding the milk. And always keep in mind, keep your flame on low. Now it's time to add some more milk into it. And once it gets to the liquid point, we have to add half cut onion, 2 basil leaves. Just put these leaves right here like this, and add cloves on top of it. I'm adding 3 cloves today. So you can stick these cloves like this. Our onion cloud will look like this. We have to put it into the pan like this. And we'll wait until the flavors come out of this. So we have to keep dissolving it. Then add some more milk. Okay, our sauce is almost ready. I think it's time to remove the float from our pan. Just remove it like this. Now sauce is ready. After removing the onion from the pan, we are adding some pepper and salt to give it a little flavor, right? You can add both these things according to your taste. That's on you. And just give it a stir. We're going to remove it from the pan. It's time to strain it. So this is our bechamel sauce. This is what we were looking for. So here we are with the sauce. It's ready to be used. Alright, so now we are going to begin with the second sauce, which is fondly sauce. The main ingredients are a tablespoon of oil, half finely chopped onion, and after that beef stock or chicken stock, but today I'm going to use vegetable stock. Along with that, I'm going to use 3 bay leaves and 3 basil leaves, and in the end I'm going to use cornstarch completely dissolved in water, which will work as the thickening agent for our sauce. So let's begin with it. Right, so here we are. First we have to put 1 tablespoon oil into the pan and let it heat up. As the oil is getting heated up, we are going to finely chop the onion. We have to put half onion into it, right? We can chop it. Here are the diced onions, and we're going to put it in the pan. Just like this. You have to make sure the onion turns brown. As soon as the onion turns a little brown, we will add our vegetable stock into it. So as you can see, onions are turning a little brown, so it's time we add our stock into it. And here we go with the stock. But be very careful while adding it. And keep stirring it. And as the liquid starts to heat up a little bit, we will add our spices. Bay leaves straight into it. And after that, basil leaves. I do not have rosemary, so I'm substituting that with the basil leaves. 3 basil leaves and 3 bay leaves. Keep stirring it. And now you have to add some salt and some pepper into it according to your taste. As the liquid is getting heated up, meanwhile I'm going to add cornstarch in a little bowl over here. 1 tablespoon would be fine, and I will add some cold water into it. And I'm going to dissolve this completely into the water. So what this mixture would do, it would thicken up the liquid, it would thicken up the sauce, which is really necessary for it. So you see, it has completely dissolved into it and it's ready to go into the pan. So here it goes. And keep stirring it. You have to bring it to a little boil. Once it starts bubbling a little bit, we are ready for it. I can smell the fragrance. It's really nice. And I think it's time we remove it from the pan and strain it into the bowl. Here we go. It's really hot. Here's the sauce. We are going to test it.